Oh, you can't get spotted anyway. That's cool. So, here we see the decks. Okay, you see it as well, Rankrod. We are seeing avkall with Xanderphon deck. I'm not... I'm seeing a surprise here. This is the Scattershot Marksman. Normally not played by Xanderphon. At least not seen so often.
I guess that's why he also uses the Wind Gust, so he has more...
Yeah, exactly.
And for Treasurer is not really common.
No, definitely not. Normally you're playing with 2 or 3. Not with 4. But yeah, higher chance to get it early. The rest is, okay, 2 Monsoons, especially to counter Malika and Demiria. That's more or less normal. The Wombo combo, of course, it's Singularity, who is perfect on Xanderphon because he can discard it whenever he wants with a special ability and get back his Strength of the Sea, playing another petal and have it instantly on the hand. That's incredible helpful if it is discarded. Same for Song of the Lost, of course. And yeah, 2 Wind Gusts, a bit uncommon. And what we see on Nillicomes! Here comes Nillicomes. It's incredible. I have not expected to see plain Nillicomes with Akamas again. I was really thinking, yeah, he has done it in the other cup, in Hennep's Invitational, but he will not do it at the World Championship. And what is he doing? He is playing Akamas. That's amazing.
To be honest, he said in the interview that is his favorite deck.
I have played in the other cup and as well in the first Invitational against Nillicomes. I've lost both best of 3s 1 to 2. The first one in the Invitational he was playing Xanderphon, if I'm right. And in the other cup he was playing Akamas and I was stomped by the Akamas. I have no idea. You can try it by your own, guys. You see this deck now and you see the link here. I'm posting it also in the chat. You see it here. Try it out by yourself and tell me if it's working. For me, it's not working. I think Nillicomes is the only one who can play it on this level. Yeah, let's see what Nillicomes is doing.
Yeah, but now we see how he plays, so maybe we learn one thing or two from it, and then we're all pros, and next year we come with our troll deck.
Exactly. Next year we are all playing Akamas and nothing is played anymore. Nothing else is playing anymore. Okay, let's do away with right shit frame. This time I'm thinking about it. Sorry again to the viewers. And let's see what Nillicomes is doing against avkall. Yeah, it's like the favorite against the underdog. Here, Nillicomes definitely the favorite of the most players before the tournament. And
bad hand by Xanderphon. Actually, everything with not a Tithe Collector when going first is usually not that good.
That's definitely true.
The hand itself is not bad, but still, it's not perfect.
I think if we think actually about the meta, where you see a lot of Krakaks, a lot of Xanderphons, a lot of Ishumas, only to know a few, to name a few. These are all champions. Ishuma with Gold Pulse, for example, Krakak anyway, and also Xanderphon with the Collectors, that are not so hard infected by the first one like others. I think that's why they can be so consistent. And
yeah, that's.
You see it, and I mean, especially in the jackpot tournament yesterday again, so many Ishumas, Krakaks, Xanderphons, and all of these 3 heroes are all, or more or less the only ones, together with Cassandra Fortune as well, because of the Collectors. The only ones, they are all playing with Gold Pulse now with Ishumas. I was a bit surprised that Quabble is not playing with Gold Pulse. They are all not so hard inflicted by the first turn. And that's why they are so strong actually, at least that's my theory.
Yeah, there's also some decks which like to get So yeah, he has to counter the swarming of Nillicomes.
Yeah, definitely. He needs to hold this damage away. I know this lineup and it's so beastie, especially with the surprise attacks, bridges and so on. And here comes the first Shredder, who's doing a real good job here with killing the Harpy on bottom and giving even more field control. But the top lane looks really nice for avkall here with the Harpy, with the Glory against the Harpy. That's a real nice blocker. And Nillicomes is already preparing, going into the back with the Harpy to play next turn maybe a Tainted Orc or Odephant in front of the Harpy to destroy her. That's a nice move.
And I don't know if he will. He will just boom the Shredder.
That's interesting.
Well, he has no. Well, now that he already upped his magic, he has no good other play. I'm really interested to see how the marksman will play out.
Really good for him now is, avkall, he knows that Nillicomes want to block in the next turn with an Oliphant or something like this. And he has the guys here ready in the next turn. That means the top lane will have a hard time. Because the little hunter's dying and also the harpy. And also a lot of damage will be dealt on the Oliphant or whatever is coming up on top. And the bottom lane is blocked with the Wolf Captain. So, looks not so bad for avkall now. Because the guys here will really help him a lot. And in the same turn he can also play another harpy. And this is the best move what could happen. No, he's not playing it on top. Oh!
Well, Nillicome is not that young and that naive.
Yes, Nillicomes has... He has just seen it. And he moves away. He is absolutely knowing that a Geysir can come here.
So, there...
What is
lightning strike on Vulture and the Griffin, I guess.
Exactly, and the Griffin to kill at least... the Vulture Rider and as well the Harpy on top, and after it the board looks really solid for avkall here. Especially, we have to say, really important for avkall is that he's playing the Harpy, not the Harpy, the Griffin here, I mean on top of the Wolf Captain and not behind the Wolf Captain, because behind the Wolf Captain there will just come a bridge. And the line is wiped shortly, and this takes a bit till it is back for only 3 points. The good news, Nillicomes has a week of taxes in the next turn, so the bridge will at least be expensive if this is happening.
Alright, exactly as we said, and where will he play him?
He has to play it on top normally, that would be the right move. He's playing it behind, going the risk with the bridge. Let's see if Nillicomes has the bridge, but the bridge, like I say, here is a week of taxes, it costs 4, that's a lot.
And he heals up his Wolf Captain, so it's not that bad a bridge.
Yeah, could be worse overall, and he has no bridge like it seems, here comes only a surprise attack, I guess. Or, no, an Oliphant, and another Oliphant, oh, that's a nice move.
Oh, double Oliphant.
That's painful for avkall here, with this big blockers. Probably will kill, I guess we see the... what are we seeing? It's a bit stupid because of the Mana Storm as well now. Did we see the Scattersman or did we see a combo with Geysir and Peddler? Yeah,
I guess like Peddler...
Geysir and Peddler will come out. And that's really helpful, I mean he can kill the bottom lane, the Oliphant, completely. And on the same way he can maybe play the Peddler in front of the Oliphant and the Hunter. To protect at least a bit damage, because he knows later on he has the marksmans that are really good blockers. 3-2-7, that's solid. And I guess with the Peddler he's block. No, he's not blocking. He's not giving a fuck on this damage. Oh,
okay, yeah, that's even better than using the Geysir.
Nah, I'm not sure if this is really better, because now the Wolf Captain is dead, and we have to think about the fact that Nillicomes has no spells and so on, so normally he would be safe.
Yeah, but now everything has Fortune Ward against Nillicomes' Fortune or surprise attacks.
That's true. The surprise attacks and the bridges are dead cards now for Nillicomes, so in this situation maybe it was a good idea.
He took a lot of damage, and 8 is not that much. But
and in the next turn he can use a special ability playing the Geysir and the Marksman. That's helpful. Yeah, probably the right play. I would have played probably the Geysir, but maybe this was really the better idea here, even if he has suicided his Wolf Captain for it.
Hard to say now because we don't know Nillicomes' hand, but on that I would have played the Geysir as well, but I think with the Fortune Ward it's not a bad idea because Nillicomes already up to 3 Destiny.
Definitely, the bridges, and especially if he has some on the hand, surprise attacks and bridges that are just dead cards now.
Another Oliphant.
Yeah, but with some week of mercenaries, maybe he can kill him, but that would not be so useful. Well, yeah, it depends. It's really hard to play here. That's what I mean. It's incredibly hard to play against this Akamas by Nillicomes. It's incredibly hard to play. Whatever you're doing, it's wrong. Oh, that's a wonderful Geysir on top. I'm sure he will use the Geysir on top. Killing the Dark Assassin, and the Goblin Hunter, and the Goblin Scout. That's perfect. And in the same time, with his special ability, he still has enough resources to play the Crusader or the Marksman to block the middle lane. Problem is the bottom lane, because here he is having a breakthrough now. But maybe he can, for example, block with the Glory somewhere as well if he don't want to do the damage. But I think he is doing the damage, because 6 damage on Akamas here. And still, there is not so much risk that he is eating too much damage in the next turn, to be honest. Here comes the
Yeah,
Geysir
he
on top.
has to use the Gazer anyway.
Yeah, I mean, that you have to do. They are free. Oh, he's doing it on the Oliphant. That's interesting. He really want to play completely defensive. He don't want to do the 4 extra damage.
I think he will move the Griffin and play the Marksman where the Griffin is.
Probably, but the Griffin is also dead. Doesn't matter how. Also, only if he is not blocking the Oliphant. That's of course an option. Interesting play here by avkall. I would have done it definitely different, but yeah, now the Oliphant is only on 4 HP
Yeah,
left.
that's what I
good.
thought. And probably yeah, that's exactly what I meant. Moving the Griffin and playing this Marksman. It's another 2 damage. It's 2 payoffs, but it will be hard for Nillicomes to clear the board.
That's definitely true. It's hard to come back now. Without bridges, without the surprise attacks, he has no insta damage out of some cards, out of fortunes. And that means he has to do everything only with the units.
Now the game is a bit in chess stage, right? No more spells, no fortunes, and you move the units around.
Yeah. But it looks really, really good for avkall now, to be honest. I mean, look on this field. The Oliphant is dead. Whatever's happening on top. Oh, but here comes a real big flute. And here comes the Wind Gust. Not so... Nah, it's helpful, because now he could also... I don't know if he will do this.
I think he could outmaneuver that one Oliphant with 4 HP down.
Yeah, but yeah, so he is killing the Goblin Scout, and also with the scatter attack he is killing
Dark Assassin and dealing damage to the one on top.
Yeah. Yeah, the top is dead, definitely. That is not really helpful. He has still to attack with both.
Yeah.
And he can... Yeah, the problem is he has only... Yeah, he can still block with the Crusader. That's still possible, even with the Mana Storm. Let's see. Yeah, he's doing it like you said. That's the best play here, I guess. Now not attacking with the Peddler, of course.
Peddler,
He will just stay there as a blocker against the Harpy, and the Crusader as a blocker against the Archer. That's a nice play.
And also, you have to think that Nillicomes has probably not too many useful cards on his hand.
He has just fluted everything, and we know he is playing... Let's see the deck shortly again. I'm taking a look on it. He is playing with 2 bridges and 2 surprise attacks and 4 altars of destruction. Some of these cards will be on his hands. That means 1, 2, or even 3 of his cards will be that are dead cards.
Yeah, well, his revised tactics surely removed some of them, but yeah, he definitely has dead cards on his hand.
Definitely. And here comes the next reverse tactics, so now we will at least not draw more dead cards, we will take out the right ones, I'm sure.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Isn't that the 3rd revised tactics?
Yes, no, the 2nd one, like it seems. I have also seen 3. Here was used, the Cosmic by avkall was used.
Oh!
The Cosmic Singularity.
Right.
That's why it is. Oh, and now comes the Song of the Lost. Not really helping in the situation, actually.
Oh, it can, because one is flyer. Well, he just kills some stuff.
It looks wonderful for him. Now the Wolf Captain and the Peddler, everything he will play on the field now, of course. And this game, it looks really done for Nillicomes.
Yeah, I guess the strength of the sea really was that key moment.
That was an incredible good move. I was not thinking about it.
Yeah, me neither. Of course, when he played it, I was clear, but I wasn't thinking about. I've seen, of course, he can take it, but I thought it wouldn't help that much. But I guess it maybe turned that game for him, because if Nillicomes really has like 3 useless cards on his hand, for example.
Yeah, definitely cheering up to avkall here with a wonderful move. And this game is definitely done. Nillicomes has no chance to come back out of this situation here, especially not with the Song of the Lost and only 9 HP left. How we want to break through? There is no chance. There are so big blockers on every lane now.
He has no cards, and the only thing, I mean, a Shredder would at least take care of one Glory, but then still...
It doesn't matter. Whatever he's doing now, this is just over. This is a win in the first round for avkall here. I mean, okay, here comes the Shredder with 3. He could kill the Chloe or the Crusader. He's killing the Crusader. Having also a blocker with it, of course, for the bottom lane, and now he still needs something for top, and we have said already, probably has 1 to 3 dead cards on his hand.
And there's still the Song of the Last, so
yeah, that's a big
matter.
problem. It doesn't matter, that's what I say. It doesn't matter, only 9 HP left with Song of the Lost and so many buffed units, it's like, no chance to...
I'm pretty sure he has 3 dead cards, because he... No, only 2.
But the Dark Assassin in this situation is also more or less a dead card. In turn 10 he is not really longer so useful. That's why he's also preferring here the Goblin Scout.
So Mercs and Song of the Lost.
Oh, and here comes also lightning. Yes, that's over. He can finish definitely with... No, yeah, now he can't use...
Well, he can just boom the Shredder and attack. Oh, he wants to do it the cool way.
GG. That's how it works.
That was, I think that game was won by the Strength of the Sea in the right turn, to be honest, overall. Of course, the rest was played as well, but the remarkable turn was that Strength of the Sea preventing him from taking any harm from the fortunes of Nillicomes.
Definitely. That was a wonderful play by avkall, and he has won this game with a wonderful move here. That was not an easy move, to be honest. I was not expecting this impact for the game, because you have to think about a lot of things in this. You have to manage your resources, and you also has to come on the idea first that it is blocking so many fortunes. So most of all guys are always thinking, oh, fortune wards, that's cool, so I can't get thrown. Yeah, but it's a lot of more stuff. You have to think about it.
Yeah, I've had a game like the Strength of the Sea is getting a nerf. I think generally this is very good with the effect it has on fortunes. And already game 2.
Exactly, already game 2, and
oh my god, that hand.
For example, are really, really helpful against Goblin Scouts overall for the whole game, because it's always a safe kill.
Yeah, but still that hand is horrible.
That's true. No Wolf Captains. Nothing what he really wanna have. Also the second turn. Now he has the Collector and he has the second turn. Now he would like to have the first turn. But yeah, this hand is really... Okay, it's getting a bit better with the Chaplain here.
I don't see the Chaplain.
Why you don't see the Chaplain?
Isn't it? Oh, now I see it. I'm behind.
Why are you behind?
That is weird. Oh, I've been looking on your stream. Okay, sorry.
That makes sense.
So bad. Yeah. All right, Nillicomes putting down a campfire. Surely be flooding the board soon. Oh my god. Oh, well, you failed as well.
Here it's coming a lot of shit what you don't want to see. He will not attack with the harpy, of course. Probably killing now the top lane Archer with the lightning strike, and playing on the top lane as a collector or to block it somewhere, and with the chap lane blocking the harpy and the goblin scout. That would be the best decision here, I guess, because he can't eat so much damage.
Oh, well, he can use a wind gust next turn, yeah, and if he loses... Oh, that was okay.
Yeah, that definitely. That's so helpful. The wind gust on this field is so helpful, because yeah, it's normally the wind gust is more only an outmaneuver and yeah, 1 damage. Who cares? So most of all units are not caring about it, but the goblin scouts are just dying, and both of them.
Ouch! But still, that start really hurt him big time.
Definitely. Will be a hard game here for him. Playing the harpy in the middle, killing both goblin scouts. And now he has a problem, because he can only play a useless Griffin who has not really an impact on this field actually. And we see...
and his own Griffin cannot attack. Well, he can, but with no effect.
Yes, he can. But that's not really helpful. Yeah, that looks good. Also, Nillicomes will be really lucky, or really happy about the fact that he has already done 8 damage so early.
And there's still surprise attack left and sacrificial altars, so...
Exactly. So he only needs a few more big units and a few more attacks with the big guy here with the Tainted Orc, and we know he's playing with Shredders, and let me check it shortly. Is he also playing with Payos? I don't even know it. Yes,
yeah, we've seen one before.
Playing also with 4 Payos and 4 Shredders. That means a lot of quick attack is also in the game for Nillicomes to finish the game later on, and he has always, as long as the Strength of the Sea is not out, he has always... oh, that's interesting. He's not blocking.
Why did he move the Griffin? He will lose the Griffin anyway, and now he's blocking only 2 damage and not 4.
Yeah, that was not the best play, and maybe even more if Nillicomes comes out with a surprise attack or a sacrifice altar here, because I'm sure he want to do the damage, or a Shredder, even better for him. Now he has a blocker for the other tile collector and... or for the chaplain.
Oh, that was so bad.
That was really not the best move I've ever seen, but...
I mean...
yeah, it was just a...
otherwise the Shredder, I mean, yeah, whatever.
We also have to think about they are playing more or less one of the first times live. I mean, most of them avkall has already played, but they are playing the first... one of the first times live, and there's a big pressure, especially in Paris with the big League of Legends community. We have seen some screens. There are a lot of people around you, looking on you, and... yeah, this can also...
I have to agree with that though, but still it was a bad move.
Definitely it was a bad move.
It's not like that it makes the move better, it makes it understandable that you're a human being and not a machine. And
exactly, that's what
I would have made probably some mistakes as well, although usually on tournament level when I'm really prepared I'm playing... I mean, if oh, there is the sacrificial altar. Ooh. Nice 2 damage, 2 more.
Nice that he couldn't target here the chaplain. But yeah, it looks really, really, really solid here for Nillicomes.
And this is another weird move. I mean, he moves... I mean, he was in front of one chaplain and he moves himself in front of the other.
He want to avoid the possibility of a geyser. That's why he has done this. You don't want to eat the damage by a geyser here, because it would be a nice triangle. And
I'm always looking on the cards. And now I'm too used to seeing the enemy hand. I cannot play this game anymore.
Unfortunately, Nillicomes has not seen the hand. That was here the problem. But normally, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of the deceiving part. That you think, why is he doing this? He has only creatures on his hand, but he doesn't know that.
So, and now it could be already maybe over, but it's hard to do the last damage here. You would need a bridge and a Payo now, or a bridge and a Shredder. And here comes the bridge, and here comes the Shredder or the Payo. We will see it. And this is the second game for Nillicomes. That means, or game 2 for Nillicomes. That means 1-1, and we are going in the third match.
Yeah, I have to say though that starts.
Now you have seen, by the way, the power of this Akamas deck. It's hilarious. If he's one time in the rush, he's just killing everything and outmaneuvering and whatever, and bridging and...
yeah, but we have to... I think personally, first of all, Xanafon had a really bad hand, and that play was really 2, maybe even 4 extra damage, because like the Shredder couldn't have cleared the Griffin away because it was the Tainted Orc's place. We don't know how it would have turned out, but at least the starting hand was horrible.
Yeah.
I think Xanafon has the edge in the matchup. We see how game 3 will turn out.
Definitely, and we are starting already, and we have definitely seen one real good move in turn 1 by avkall, and one real weird move in game 2, with 2 damage more on purpose, I would say. Let's deal 2 damage more. I want it.
Yeah, the move was really weird, but whatever. Yeah. Game 3. Okay, and gold pile. It's in. I mean, the thing about gold pile is with week of taxes in this game, it's such a gamble. I mean, you have to have it early, and then you have to be lucky enough so the week of taxes doesn't.
But now he has a real nice top lane with the Dark Assassin on the field. And
I think he'll use the Payo to deal with the Dark Assassin.
I'm not sure if he will do this, but would be maybe. But I'm not even sure if this would be the best idea, because after it, Nillicomes with a 3-point turn, playing maybe an archer, whatever on the field, and...
Well, he can play the Glory in an empty lane.
Yeah, maybe eating this damage, but that's the problem. Against Arcamas, you can't eat this damage normally. So whatever avkall is doing, he's playing the Peo. It's always a stupid decision because he's losing the bot control for a while, and he knows this now. That's why he's moving his Griffin in front of the Harpy, because he knows if he's eating too much damage at the beginning, he will not win this game. He has to come to a point where he can use his Wombo combo, and if he is coming to this point, he would win the game. But
I think he will use now both 2-drops. I think that's a really good opportunity now.
Definitely, yeah. On blocking with the Wolf Captain on the Archer and the Dark Assassin behind it. Not behind it. Oh, that's interesting. That's not a good move. Never. That was weird. Why has done this? That was not needed normally. I mean, the Wolf Captain would block really, really well so far, and he would have a Geyser in the next turn to deal with everything.
He's probably preparing for the Wolf Captain and the Glory.
Yeah, but the Wolf Captain and the Dark Assassin would have a nice pressure on the field here. I don't think that this was the right move, to be honest. Because he could kill, for example, if the Tainted Orc would block now against the Wolf Captain, he could kill it now because he would still have the Lightning Strike. For example.
Yeah, I agree that it has been a weird move, but I mean every damage counts, and that is the right move now, though, to use the hero ability. So Glory in front, okay.
Now the Wolf Captain and the Dark Assassin to bring out a real big Wolf Captain. Yeah, and the Tainted Orc has problems with it, of course.
And there is a week of Mercs next turn. That could be really evil. Oh, Shredder!
That's really, really helpful here to kill the Dark Assassin instantly. Maybe he was a bit scared of his Dark Assassin. He don't want to play it. That was maybe his thoughts about it, why he has not played it earlier.
So Shredder down because of
Killing the Harpy to kill the Wolf Captain. Oh, the field looks not so bad now.
Yeah, that was... I say that was okay.
Bye-bye Tainted Orc.
I think that was also good. Just get rid of stuff. Now he needs to...
Normally he has to block his Griffin with the Chaplain, because the Griffin is not just dead. I would have Blades the Chaplain in front of the Griffin here to let him survive.
But yeah, maybe he was scared of the bridge, but to be honest, I think a bridge would have been good for him because the enemy used his resources as well.
Yeah, definitely. And especially with Week of Texas, and we see here Week of Texas, of course he couldn't know this at the point where he was playing it.
No, and yeah, now the enemy has definitely the resources to play everything, and this is not looking too well now.
No, Nillicomes is coming back into the game here. Well, he was never out, but he is getting the field control now. The Marksman will probably block the Dark Assassin now. It's a nice blocker against the Dark Assassin, and also the Griffin can be played. But what is he doing against the Tainted Orcs is the question.
Yes. Alright, so will he move the Glory? That's really tough. I would have I mean, he could also play the Marksman against the Orc and block the Dark Assassin with the Glory, but then he might take too much damage on his units.
It's a hard decision now what to do, especially because he can't kill anything now. That means Nillicomes is staying with all these units on the field.
So I guess Marksman against...
Yeah, he don't want to block the Dark Assassin here because he know he's killing it anyway if he can attack one time here with the Marksman.
And 14 life is still quite okay. It's not perfect. Will he move that? That was the move I wasn't sure, but he does it.
Yeah, makes not really a big difference in my opinion here.
Well,
But
yeah,
it's a
you
better
could
decision,
kill.
definitely. It's definitely the better decision overall because he is killing with the scatter attack anyway, the Dark Assassin, so why should he waste his attack on him in the next turn?
Yeah, so I guess but now his glory is dead. That was the reason.
You're not sure. How? He's still on 5 HP.
Yeah,
First he has to pass it.
assassin. Oh, there
Surprise
is the
attack.
surprise.
Ooh, the Scatter Man is dead. The Scatter Shot Marksman. And the Dark Assassin is
There's the
suiciding.
dead glory.
Nice, nice.
And also, like, Aquali doesn't have a lot of cards left.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest problems, and also really useless cards now. Because the Crusader is not a good unit for 4 points if you can't spam after it with it. And he has no cards, so it doesn't really bring him anything to have more resources. And the Scatter Shot Marksman is anyway not so
I
cool.
think there was a good sentence by Liquid Brand. He said that this Crusader slows you down before it speeds you up.
Yeah, that's true. That's definitely true. Here comes the week of mercenaries to kill the whole field, or almost the whole field, at least the important stuff. But we have also to see that's the important stuff. With the important stuff, I mean,
I guess we
Scattershot
need the
Marksman.
wombo combo soon by Aquali to come back.
It's avkall, not Aquali. Quali is someone else.
After I mean, the lives total are pretty much the same.
Yeah. And Nillicomes also realized now that he has to block a bit more. That's nice. 3 damage and another blocker for the Griffin here. No, he's not blocking. He is not blocking because he is scared one more time of the Geyser, I guess.
Well, the Geyser could hit him now as well, but
yeah, but not the Shredder as well. So
ooh,
Shredder
there's
is surviving.
the peddler.
Here comes the Paddler, probably for the strength of the sea, but well, how is he dealing with the top lane? That's his big problem actually, and the Shredders are also.
He probably just sacrifices a Crusader for top lane.
Okay, probably
He
both
can play
Crusaders.
both, yeah, and then hope that he draws the wombo combo.
Yeah.
It's really this game is so sharp. I mean, obviously it looks better for Nillicomes now, but he can without any sacrificial altar or surprise attack, he cannot really push the damage through if he has
Here
something.
comes the paywall. That's
It
the
could
next
be
card.
over here. It doesn't seem like it's over though, because he would have cleared the Crusader.
He's just
No.
killing the Crusader, like it seems. And now
Yes.
playing. He has still 6. Yeah. Playing now a big unit on bottom, and now. Okay, one Shredder is dead, but nothing else.
Yeah, if now we see if Ice Spikes comes.
Yeah, but
Oh
also
my
Ice
God.
Spikes are not changing so much because the top lane is still in a real good situation, and also the bottom lane now.
But with Ice Spikes, he plays the wombo combo.
Ice Spikes he's not even playing, by the way. He has only Geysers.
Alright, he doesn't play the wombo combo?
No. You have said I. Okay.
Splinters, yeah, sorry.
You mean Ice Splinters, okay.
Yeah, sorry, I mean the Splinters, of course.
Yeah, but Ice Splinters are. He has to find it. He's playing with 2, I guess.
Yeah, well, he doesn't have it now, so he needs to have another turn to stall.
It looks really solid for avkall here. What is he taking out? He's taking out the Strength of the Sea. That means his chance on the wombo combo is also gone now. And that makes it even harder for him to come back into this game. I don't see a chance now. I think
I don't agree with the Strength of the Sea here, because if Nillicomes had a fortune earlier, I mean, I guess wombo combo was like his own move to come back.
Yeah.
Well, he
should have gambled and waited on the Ice Splinters maybe to change this game one more time or to win this game in one turn overall.
I think I would have done the same.
That's really weird now. So here he is getting... Yeah, and this is almost a complete clear up. He will also use the second one here, I guess. Yes, that's what he's doing. Killing the Harpy. Griffin, of course. God, they are all looking same. What now? Maybe if he would have a sacrifice altar, he could also finish.
Yes.
No, he couldn't. Yeah, he could finish, of course.
Yeah, but that would have been enough one turn earlier as well. He still has a campfire on hand.
You have seen this? That he has taken it out, or?
Yeah, well, it was on the top of his deck, and he used revised tactics.
Okay.
So I guess he drew it.
That makes sense.
Of course, you don't want to use it before he attacked.
Hey, Roxa. Who's the guy I'm talking with? This is Rancor. The bot should also spam every 400 seconds something in the chat to his channel, so just wait.
With Alter, he could have cleared the top lane before.
Yeah, but there was still a Paddler. I don't know. I think he could finish. There was still a Paddler.
Of course. Okay, and now let's see what I mean.
Yeah, that was.
Okay, that is.
He can do now 2 damage, or no, he can even up to do 4 damage with the Griffin, but he will not find a position where he could attack with the payload to finish the game, and in the next game it's over. He has not enough blockers here on the
Oh, wait, he clears the Shredder with...
Yeah, he clears the Shredder, but how we want to finish now? If the Shredder would be in the back row, he could finish, but not in the front row.
Yeah, if the Griffin would be in the back row.
And if the Griffin would be behind, he could finish the game now and would be the mighty winner of the game. But now it's just over because he will.
Oh, he has still 8 life.
Yeah, but not on the field.
Yeah, he will. Yeah, but 8 life is. I mean, 8 life and the enemy. I mean, he can now block the both lanes, right? And he will lose both units and take a maximum of 4 damage.
Yeah, but think about 1 surprise attack or 1 sacrifice altar and the game is done.
No, Strength of the Sea is out.
Oh!
It's 4 damage, and there's a maximum of 1 merc, so it's 6 damage. So he still has that 1 turn. He just needs to find room for his payo.
That's true. But to be honest, this will be incredibly hard to find this room here.
And there might be a Gaze from top or so. It's not over yet. With 4 life, Nillicomes can't be safe. That's safe. I mean, obviously he's controlling the field, but I don't see how Nillicomes will win the game this turn. He cannot. He can deal 4 damage.
True.
And flood the field.
Yeah, it depends now.
That could be the miracle. And it's not even that big of a miracle. I mean, Scattershot and Gaze and avkall wins.
It depends one more time also on the dead cards on Nillicomes' hand. He has to block now a lot. If he has too many dead cards on the hand one more time, because the Strength of the Sea was coming out in the last turn only, and it looks like he has not so much. Oh,
we didn't see a Gaze here yet. I mean, the chances... that is the right move to... No, he should have avoided completely.
Okay, now the...
Yeah, this is over. This is over. He wins. Oh my god. Oh, so good.
Oh man.
Oh, this is so painful. I told you, he has a really good chance to win it, and he's done it. Oh my god.
The problem for Nilly was here just that he has no units to spam on the field any longer, because Strength of the Sea has destroyed all his cards, like it seems. There were, I guess, a few Sacrifice Altar, a few Bridges, whatever. And wow, avkall really wins this game. That was a little miracle.
It was really that Strength of the Sea. He really pulled it and played it, and I thought that was such a mistake. But to be honest, Nillicomes didn't have surprise attack or sacrificial altar in those 2 or 3 turns where it would have really mattered. But yeah, that was an incredibly awesome game.